Hello. So today in this video I will discuss about the PHP. So last video I discussed how to run the PHP. So today again more discussions about the PHP. PHP is again just like a JavaScript, is a dynamically typed language, and like other object-oriented programming language, C++, C Sharp, otherwise C has whatever you want to say, and the Java. Here again you can use the classes and the functions, and the syntax of the loops, otherwise conditional, assignment, all are the almost equal to the JavaScript only, and only the declaration of the variables is the different in the PHP. And whenever you are creating the PHP file, the file extension should be .php. And another things, whenever you are writing the PHP code, that code should be between the angle bracket question mark of PHP. This part tag angle bracket question mark PHP, and closing tag should be angle question mark and the closing of the angle bracket. Okay, so in this between of this only we have to write all of the PHP tag, and when with the location of the file of the PHP file is inside the web server root directory. If you are using the WAMP server, again I am repeating, inside the C folder, otherwise root directory where your operating system is there, and there again we'll get a WAMP64, otherwise WAMP folder, inside that one www folder, and inside that one you can create subfolder and you can keep your file. That is for the WAMP server. If you are talking about the XAMPP, so XAMPP server, you find the XAMPP folder, and inside that one will get a htdocs. So in that folder only we can keep your, again create one file folder and you can keep your file. And once if you are using in the LAMP, so LAMP again the inside the root directory, the var folder, var folder is there, inside that one www folder, inside that one again html, and there you can create the any folder and you can keep your file. So that is the location of the writing the keeping the PHP file in the systems. So apart from this one more thing is the important for you for any programming language: comments is very professional way to writing the code, and with the help of the comments, either the programmer, otherwise sometime after some time, either the programmer or somebody else, they can identify the logic, they can understand the logic, otherwise they can understand for what purpose this piece of the line of the code is there. So that purpose only all programming language comments option is there, and as a professional developer always try to use the comments. Okay, so how to put the comments in the PHP? There are the three types are there. One is called the single line comments, so you can put hash and after that you can write the statements, that is called the single line comments. Multiple line, otherwise block comments, that is called again the slash star, and then you write the statement, and where you want to close the statement, then you again put the star and the star, otherwise you can say asterisk symbol and slash tag. Okay, so that is called the multi-line, otherwise block comments. And the one more type of comments is there, that is called the end of line comment, that is the double slash only. So whenever you are putting the end of line comment double slash, that line they will consider as a comments. So these are the three way we can put the comments in the PHP. You see here again same kind of the example is there, single line comments, again the star symbol and slash and star, and then again end of the line comments also double slash also you can put. Next thing is again very important for any programming language, how to declare the variables. So PHP variables in the PHP are the dynamically types, and it is again the loosely types. So we can in that variable you can assign the any different types of the data. Okay, so whenever you are declaring the any variable in the PHP, you keep one point in your mind, you should use always dollar symbol, and then you can write anything, either either the any character, I mean another is called the character and the number together also you can write. And then after that, either if you want to declare, otherwise a sign, then it's the same. See this example here, dollar count. So dollar is indicating this is the PHP variables, and count is the variable name here, and equal to, otherwise required or not required, that depends upon your wish only. And PHP again, you have a different data types also, that is called boolean, integers, float, string, array, and objects. So these are the different data types which is supported in PHP. Same way, one more thing is very important. You can again the constant, you can use the constant variable here again, but that constants we have to define near the top of the PHP file with the help of the define keyword, define, define, then the bracket function keyword where. And once we can define, it can be referred anywhere without using the dollar symbol. This point in keep your mind. So you can use the define beginning of the PHP file, PHP programs, okay. And then once if you want to use that one, so not required again for the dollar symbol. So you can see here we are defining here, this is again the one kind of the example for the connection of the database only. So we are defining here again server name, that is called the database underscore local inside the double quote, and what is the value, localhost. First one is the variable name, and then another is the value. Same way, database name, database underscore name, then again the database name is there, user is there, and this one is there. And you see new MySQLite, there again we call that variables again. So that is called the defined variable. Then you see not we are using the any dollar, database underscore local direct we can use. Database underscore name directly you can use. You can write anything. So at the place of the database underscore name, you can write the alloc only. So alloc is working as again the variable. In that variable only the value is stored, the art stored, but that is working as a database name. Okay. So here again this function again that they have a 4 parameters. First parameter is called server name, then again it is called the database name, then the username and the password. So in that way again you can use the constants again. And if you want to display any output, then you have a echo commands, echo function here, like a cell programming echo, and you can use the bracket, double quote, and you can put this one, and without the bracket also it is possible to shortcut way to display the any information for the output. Same way again concat purpose we can use the dot symbol. So we'll see again one by one here again. First of all, program also we'll see, then it is the easy for you to understand. So I'll open one notepad file. Okay, so just now I told any PHP programs we have to keep inside this tag, right? So in this part only we are writing the PHP tag, and we are keeping this value where we have to store this PHP file inside the root directory of the web server. So in my system web server is there, so wm64 ww, and I created the one file test PHP. Here only I am writing this one PHP prog, the my file name .php. And then I'll use the double quote because I am using the notepad editor, that's why I'm using the double quote. Otherwise that will consider .txt, that chances is also there. Done. So and now if you want to run this one, so first you check web server is running or not. In my system web server icon is the W, so it is running here. Okay, so in that case you can use here how to run localhost, you can write, and test, this is the my folder name, and I have to write the program file name. So file name is the php prog.php, because .php is the extension na? So nothing is there, that's why the empty page is coming. If you want to display something, so just now I told with the help of the echo you can display na. So echo double quote So writing here test Alok PHP program. Okay, control S, then you can refresh and you can see file is there now, message is coming here. So this is the one way you can display. Same way, suppose that if you want to use the any variables name, so we can use here dollar fi, anything you can write. I'm writing here my name, and then I write here again Alok RANJN, Alok Ranjan. So I created one variable with the help of the dollar symbol. This is the my variables name, and that variables I put the, again the statements here. Okay, and I want to display this value. So what we can do, you can write here echo and dollar my name and semicolon we can put, then control S, then control S. Okay, for save the file, then you run and you see coming now, right? So now see it is coming again the same line. I want into the next line. For that purpose you have a two option. You can use only the PHP code, otherwise you can use the HTML code also. If you want to use the only the PHP code, then after this, otherwise after this name you can add /n, like a escape sequence only in the C programming. Refresh. Yes, I think something I missed. No, again I missed. What mistakes happen? Because I have to display after this statement na. So there again I have to put, not the second statement. Space is coming, but still you want in the next line it's not coming, so it is not supporting here. Then I can go for the HTML. HTML is the this only now. Just you put refresh, coming now. So in the PHP way, sometime that like a C only, so based upon C only I tried, not working, then HTML is the easy, so I use the HTML again the BR, it is coming to the next line. Okay, so this is the flexibility in the PHP. Anywhere you can write the HTML tag. So this is you got it idea how to display, how to declare the variables here. Now the one more thing is there again, that is called the concat. So concat means you can join the two string together. So suppose that I want to join the two string together only, so I will create again the one more again. So there I will put you see here one more things again. Before the concatenating, I want to say one more things here. So after this variable, again I want to display the next things in the second line. So what I will do next, display in the next line, again we can use the HTML code. So you have to use the dot. So in this PHP variables we are concatenating the HTML code. Dot means concat operator here. Okay, and that should be inside the double quote. br/close double quote. So see, this part is again the HTML code only. Okay, and that we put inside the double quote, so it is working as a string, and that again I concat along with the my variables name, and that I display. Then again whatever the statement you are writing in that will come to the next line. Okay, that will see. So now I am declaring the two variables name here. So I can display here first string fstr I am writing here, equal to I am writing here very simple way only, my college name is, done, one string, and another string again dollar $str. This is the my variables name. I am writing cec. Yes. So now you see you have a first string, this value, In this variable we already stored the value as a string only, and this is again the another value we already stored in the second string. So now we want to concat, we want to join together. So what we have to do, echo $fstr dot $SSTR, right, and semicolon, control S, and you can refresh this one and you see coming to the next line. Why it is coming to the next line? Because we already used the br here we already used the br. Due to this reason only it is coming. You remove this ones, just I remove. Now you see going back only to the same line now. So in that case best option you can keep, then you refresh. Yes, coming next line, and again thing you see, first string is up to this one, second string is the C, no gap. Some gap should be there, no? That is the standard format to writing any statement na? So in that case this is the first again your variable, this is the second variable, and dot you added. So middle of this one you want a space. So what we have to do, after this dot you put open double quote, give a space, again close double quote and dot. That is called the empty space you can use here. Okay, then control S and you can refresh. Yes, you see coming now. My college name is CEC. One more things I want to say, suppose that you want to one more again the concat the one more things. So just see here, dot pin code I want to add. Pin code, just consider. So pin code is the number only. So if anything is in the number, so not required double quote. Character and a string we can declare inside the double quote, otherwise number you can without double quote. 574219 I am displaying, right? And then that I can display here dot, and here what is the my intention, next line only I want to display. Suppose that next line only, so then again we have to add the php this one HTML code dot. So coming to the next line, you see single echo only, the big statement also we can do. So br is done. For next line dot, I want to display the statement also. Statement is the normal text only, pin code is, you see. Then again I give here again the this one. So after the is giving the double quote, I give the some space. So same way whatever you are giving, same way again a statement will come, right? And dot, then we can again concat the that variable only, that is a number only, but that you can call a pin code. Okay, file save. Now you refresh this ones. Yes, pin code is coming, this one. Clear? So in this way also add the multiple again statements together, and then we can concat again the value. So these are the things you can do it here. So I think you got this idea how to concat. So concating is here again the why the very important here. With the help of the concating you can make a big statement, big format statement, formattation, and anything you can do it, right? One small things again I want to just discuss, but that I'll discuss in the next class.